everyone, welcome back to my video. So I can't wait to talk about this scene here. So in the last scene, our last page manga, they were freaking out because the clown is about to get closer and is about to catch them. So they have no choice but to go into that door where, as you can see now, and I this is where I told you about the rooms and I had to get the colors right, each room, each angle right. And they see this doll on the floor. They see this doll. And yes, like I said, the clown girl, she is going to be appeared in the next scene, I'm pretty sure. But she appears as a doll for now. And then I wanted to make the room look special, so I added eyes onto the patterns of the room, and I think I like them to move around, so they do move, don't worry. Well, maybe you should worry because that would probably creep you out, but like I said, I just wanted to make it look colorful, so this room is totally much more colorful, and like Yuki's like, what is that? What is that on the floor? There's like a doll there. And yeah, I'm starting to line the line work to like show the expressions better, to like show that always panicking. And yeah, that is what this scene is about. Don't worry, I'm going to get back to it because I can't wait to show you what the colored version of the room looks like and the actual, drawing version looks like. By the way, I forgot there for a second when I was sketching that Aoi has a button eye. So, yeah, that was a bit funny. But anyway, let's talk about Backrooms Level 4 today. So, luckily in stock, level 4, the abandoned office, it is safe, secure, and minimal entity count. So, level 4 is the 5th level of Backrooms, and in this level where almond water can be found most frequently. So, pack it up, guys. Get a big bag. Collect those almond water, y'all, because, Backrooms is all about the almond water. If you do not have almond water, you probably won't survive. So this place is kind of like an office space, emptiness, and the most of the windows are already blacked out, and if there are windows that aren't blacked out, they are considered as traps and should be avoided by all costs. So don't get close to the windows that aren't blacked out, okay? Because that is not safe. We talked about the entity, alright? The entity windows, yeah, probably in this level. So, level 4 is easy to escape from and also easy to return to. Now, they said that they saw hounds and duelers, the entities, but they saw a smaller, but no evidence, exists. So, I don't think there's a smaller in this one in level 4. So, I think you're pretty safe in this one. But yeah, just avoid the windows, but best place to meet other people to find, supplies before attempting to move on to the next level. Well, it is recommended that you stock up on almond water. Like I said, get the big bag. Get the big bag. Just fill it up with the freaking almond water while you walk around. Just one almond water, bingo. Just put that in your bag. I just want to assure you, I realized that in the back rooms there are quite a lot of like cults and stuff, like different cults, like the masked maidens, or like this one here that says armor increasementum. I don't know. It's like these like cults type thing, and they like worship things, and I definitely am not like definitely not supporting this at all. This I hate cults. I hate cults so much. They only have like about 10 members in the armor. They I don't know how to say that. Increment. Crestatum. It's very like hard to pronounce these words, but yes, they can be seen in level 4. So just keep away. Just stay away of any cults, anything like that. They're incredibly hostile and not normally up for a trade unless you have religious objects, such as objects depicting Jesus or other religious entities, in which cause they most likely would be willing to trade. So yeah, this call is probably most likely of just wanting to believe in something, wanting to, just reach out. Well, personally, I am like a Christian. I'm a Christian actually. So any cults like that, I definitely do not support at all. Cults are very manipulative and just not a healthy belief at all. It's not good. It's not good. So, yeah. So the main exits out of this level is basically stairs. Stairs leading to basement can be found, and these go to level 71, and then office style stairways or occasional elevators that may even lead back to level 3, so you don't want that. Once you lose a direct line of sight with it, it may disappear unexpectedly. So exiting out this place isn't the hardest. So yeah, if you see a staircase, you might just exit out, but try not to go back into stairways occasionally. Elevators, do not go into elevators because it might lead back to level 3. So yeah, this is level 4, you guys. So let's get back to the video. So I am now tracing the hands and the details of the room. I can't wait to show you the color version because I actually really love the color coordinations. And this part is one of my favorite parts, but also a little bit tricky because I wanted to make it look like it has like good angles. So like we're looking like this, so like it's gonna be smaller and there's gonna be gradually bigger and there's gonna be like this side angle where it's like a little bit fading from the back and then becomes smaller, and then there's just this wall and they're all the same size. So yeah, this was definitely a tricky part, I'm not gonna lie. Keeping this constant because I actually do show this room a lot in the following manga pages later on. So yeah, this one is definitely not easy. So the next room that I'm going to be talking about is level 5. So this one, it's unsafe, like secure, and has a low entity count. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, it has a hotel complex, so it actually looks kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie, because the main hall looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. All right, the main hall looks beautiful. So this was like these things seems to be like the construction seems to be from like the 1930s or the 1920s around there. And there are three main areas in level 5 that are accessible. So I'm just gonna like show you guys real quick and tell you the names. But this is what the main hall looks like. It definitely does look like a hotel type of thing. You could definitely maybe find this somewhere, just like an old 1930s vibe kind of hotel. So this is what it looks like. It actually looks pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. It looks calming. It feels like when you walk out, there's gonna be a beautiful mountain view and stuff like that, and just this cool breeze. And yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really nice. So yeah, this is what the main hall looks like. It looks really pretty. It looks really pretty. So while you're walking through level 5, there will be this smooth jazz playing. Like it plays quietly throughout the halls. Vintage turntables and vintage speakers hooked up to a sound system throughout the level. And the choice in switching off music seemed to be random and out of place, so I don't think we know how this feat is completed. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely a mystery how the music is playing, but if you're creeped out by like this vintage jazzy type thing, I apologize if you're in this room right now. I'm just gonna give you a big negative, but it's mysterious, okay? It's a strange place, but level 5 you can hear strange noises that can be heard, such as distant party chatter, and they can be heard on the other side of the wall, and then some people have feeling this unseen presence watching them around every corner, and then some had mentioned whispering noises behind them and someone tapping their shoulders. It's really creepy. It's creepy. It's creepy. So and then when they're alone and the supposed watching eyes from the aged paintings scattered about throughout level 5 are three main areas that are listed below. Okay, so the main hall, the Beverly room, the boiler room, and yeah, the boiler room. So there's about three spaces there. Yeah, three spaces. So this is what the boiler room looks like, by the way. Personally, I don't think I like this room, and I would never want to be in this room. I'm not gonna lie. I do not want to be caught up in that room. So, anyway, let's get back to this video first. Now, this scene, it kind of the proportions, where, Yuki was kind of crawling through the little tunnel,
Yeah.
little door, basically. It was a bit hard to proportion her legs, I'm not gonna lie. And I just love her, Aoi's expression. I don't know. So whenever I say Aoi, the captions just does not know what to put. When I say Aoi, the caption just says always, or like the closest that it got was AOY. And when it's AOI, and I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's why I don't like saying her name that much, because the captions doesn't get it. The captions just does not get it, and I have to search parts where I said her name so I can check if the captions actually got it. They only got it right once. Just once. They only got it right. Just only once. And I was surprised. I really was. So I hope this time when I say her name, please just make it right, please. So I know it's a bit red and pink inside, but I promise you, everything, the colors will match in the room. I promise you. I promise you. Promise you. Anyway, let's get back to the back rooms. Alright, so I have one entity that I need to tell you guys. These guys are called whittlings, or called Chupavidas. I do not know how to say that, so I just spelled it out. So these guys are humanoid figures. They're kind of like ghosts kind of thing, and they're around a bonfire. This, however, is nothing more than an illusion created with the purpose of attacking wanderers. So, attracting wanderers, not attacking, attracting, who travel alone, all with the intention of consuming them. Gosh, this is scary. This is scary. So, let's just see their behaviors real quick, because, they said they're gonna consume us, so it's gonna be bad. So they try to hide their ghostly features, and they do talk, by the way. They do talk. They want to calm you down and feel like, "Hey, it's fine. We have you have people here. You have people here." So, unlike other predators from the back rooms, this particular entity feeds on a person's essence, draining them until they are completely incorporated into its own. It is a slow process whereby the entity absorbs one's life story. Everything that makes a human being what they are, every memory, every history, will be assessed, exterminated, and subsequently consumed by this entity. So, people who had escaped this entity, um like they mentioned like chunks of their identity were missing. So this results in memory gaps, the inalienability. So they will like eat your memories. Like basically your soul, your human, like yeah, that's what they feed on. Memories. Stuff like that. Skill, deja vu, among like they will eat some like something on you that is mentally attached. Mentally. So this is what they look like. They captured it. So this is what they look like. Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait a minute. For
think
real. Wait,
when I go
well,
in the back
wait a
rooms, I'm
minute.
gonna really
Well,
have trust issues. Like, who's human, who's not. Like, for real, they all be tricking us and trying to eat us. It's like we are some sort of chicken or some sort of food source. Like, we're literally just little chickens just running around the place trying not to get eaten. It's scary. All right, so that's like level 4 and level 5 for you. There are two more entities, but I think today I'm just gonna talk about this one entity. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to the video. And so now that I'm coloring RGB color of the clown, I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit hard because um I do put like more detail when she is in human form of like a person, and she does have clown features, but she does not have this round squeaky nose type thing going on. So yeah, it was definitely harder for me to put detail into a smaller doll version of her. So yeah, I definitely did have to choose my color more wisely. But yeah, I know like the shape, like okay, so I was like planning on this doll to not be just like any doll, but like kind of like a what do you call it? Like the old fashioned dolls, kind of like Annabelle type texture. I don't know how like if you saw the real Annabelle, then yeah, it has that same texture. It has that same rough fabric type of old texture type thing going on. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to go for. And then I started coloring the backgrounds and the hand. I definitely everything was coming together and I was like really happy about it. I definitely had to notice like where the things were and whether they were moved or not. I didn't really move the characters a lot, I'm not gonna lie, because you know, I wanted things to be in place, so I didn't want them to move around as much. So they didn't really move around in the room, specifically saying. So, yeah, that's basically what's going on. I really ran out of colors to be like better with each other, so I just kind of used the similar colors. Similar. But yeah, that's basically what this is. And I was kind of like, hesitant with the block colors. Yeah, it was definitely a tricky part, so I decided to make it orange instead. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you very, very soon. Please support me, subscribe, like. I will see you soon. Bye.